Hey everyone, welcome back to Unspoken Minutes. Today we're diving into some of the most jaw-dropping survival stories ever recorded. These tales of incredible bravery, sheer willpower, and sheer human spirit are guaranteed to keep you on the edge of your seat. Before we begin, we'd love to know where you're watching from. Let us know your country in the comments below. And if you enjoy our content, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay updated with our latest videos. So buckle up and get ready as we count down the top 10 most incredible survival stories ever told. 10. The survival of HIROO ONODA, 1944 to 1974. Starting off at number 10, we have HIROO ONODA, a Japanese soldier who continued fighting in the Philippines for 29 years after World War II ended. Onoda was stationed on the island of Lubang in 1944, and when the war ended, he refused to surrender, believing it was a trick. It wasn't until 1974, when his former commanding officer came to convince him, that Onoda finally put down his arms. His story is a remarkable testament to loyalty and survival. 9. The TSAVO man-eating lions, 1898. Number 9 brings us to Kenya, where the construction of a railway bridge was disrupted by the terror of the TSAVO man-eating lions. Between March and December 1898, these maneless lions killed over 100 workers. It turned out that the lions were suffering from a disease that made them unusually aggressive. Lieutenant Colonel John Henry Patterson eventually hunted them down, but the terror they caused is still remembered today. 8. The rescue of the Chilean miners, 2010. Coming in at number 8 is the miraculous rescue of the Chilean miners in 2010. Trapped 2,300 feet underground in the San Jose mine, 33 miners endured 69 days with limited supplies. The global effort to rescue them involved drilling a borehole and using a specially designed capsule to bring them to the surface one by one. The operation was a stunning display of international cooperation and engineering prowess. 7. The story of Aron Ralston, 2003. At number 7, we have Aron Ralston, who faced a life-or-death situation in Utah's Blue John Canyon. After a boulder pinned his arm, Ralston was forced to make a harrowing decision: amputate his arm with a multi-tool to escape. He then hiked several miles to find help. His story of survival was later detailed in the film 127 Hours. 6. The survival of Poon Lim, 1942. Number 6 features Poon Lim, who survived 133 days adrift in the South Atlantic Ocean after his ship was torpedoed during World War II. Using makeshift tools, Lim fished, collected rainwater, and battled sharks until he was rescued by a Brazilian fishing boat. His incredible endurance against the odds is truly inspiring. 5. The story of the MEDUSA, 1816. Number 5 takes us to the wreck of the French frigate MEDUSA. After running aground off the coast of Senegal, survivors were left on a makeshift raft. Over 13 days, only 15 out of 147 survived, enduring extreme deprivation and violence. The harrowing tale was immortalized in the famous painting The Raft of the Medusa by Theodore Géricault. 4. The Andes flight disaster, 1972. Number 4 is the chilling tale of the Andes flight disaster. A plane crash left 45 people stranded in the mountains. After several days, survivors faced starvation and had to make the gut-wrenching decision to resort to cannibalism. After 72 days, rescuers found the remaining 16 survivors, thanks to the bravery of Fernando Parado and Roberto Canessa, who trekked out for help. 3. The story of James Stockdale, 1965 to 1973. Number 3 is James Stockdale's story. Shot down over Vietnam, Stockdale endured over 7 years of brutal captivity. Despite severe torture, he maintained his resolve and inspired his fellow prisoners to resist. His leadership and survival strategy became a beacon of hope and resilience. 2. The survival of Juliane KOEPCKE, 1971. At number 2, we have Juliane KOEPCKE, the lone survivor of a plane crash in the Peruvian Amazon. She fell 10,000 feet with her seat, but survived with just a broken collarbone and a deep cut. KOEPCKE walked through the jungle for 11 days until she was found by local loggers. Her story is a true testament to resilience and hope. 1. The Endurance Expedition, 1914 to 1916. And finally, at number 1, we have Ernest Shackleton's Endurance Expedition. Shackleton's ship was trapped by ice in the Antarctic, and he and his crew faced unimaginable conditions. After months of drifting on the ice, Shackleton led his crew to safety by sailing to South Georgia Island and crossing it to seek help. All 28 members were eventually rescued. This is one of the greatest survival stories of all time. And thanks for joining us on this journey through some of the most incredible survival stories ever told. Which story did you find the most inspiring? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing content.